Hey, what's going on, friends? This is Paul Hutchings coming to you live with episode 37 of The Good Parts with yours truly, Paul Hutchings. This is a daily social media show that I do Monday through Friday, every day on social media, obviously, where I share one good part from my life and or business. And today I want to share with you something that's been really, really helpful to me in sales and marketing over the years. This is one thing that really did help me to go from living in a trailer house to becoming a top producer in the home business profession and be able to retire in my early 40s. So I think this can offer some value to you, especially if you're in sales or marketing. And I do also want to let you know that I can display your comment on the screen. So if you're joining me live, please comment below. Let me know who you are, where you're tuning in from. Let me know if the video's coming through okay. I'm actually on vacation, so the Wi-Fi is a little spotty where I'm at, but I'm gonna do my best to get through this. So, and also, yeah, replay viewers, also let me know who you are down below. Oh, there we go. We got Veronique from Belgium. Hey, Veronique, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in today. And it's so cool to interact with everyone. Okay, so 6 magic words that you can use that have the potential to transform virtually everything that you say into a magnetic field. I like to imagine it this way, it's like, can you create a magnetic field around yourself that attracts all things good, that attracts sales, that attracts money, that attracts freedom? I love that, that visualization. And I do like to think, philosophically, that we can create this magnetic field around ourselves that attracts all the good things that life has to offer. And we could talk about a bunch of different things that we could do to create that field. A big part of it is what goes on up here, how you think, what you focus on. But today specifically, I want to translate this into some practical communication strategies that you can use. Hey, Rita Joy, what's going on? Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love how you got the 3 kisses in your name there. Thanks for tuning in. So, yeah, so let me get straight to it. The 6 magic words. So, one thing that's really important to understand in sales that I notice a lot of people, this is a lesson that I think we all have to learn. There is a difference between a feature and a benefit. And I'm curious to know if you guys know, what is the difference between a feature and a benefit? And this goes to anything you're ever talking about. It could be a product, it could be a service, it could be a business, it could be an idea that you're sharing, it could be your daily social media show, so many different things we can talk about in life, and they all have features and they can potentially have benefits. And what we want to learn to do in communication, I think, is to strive to always be benefit driven in our communication so that whenever we're speaking, we are casting benefits everywhere and we're highlighting benefits and we're always putting ourselves in the minds of the people who are listening to us, and we're always speaking in a way that's benefiting them. Okay, so I don't see any guesses in the comments as to what the difference between a feature and a benefit is. So I will highlight my definition. A feature is what it is, and a benefit is what it does. Okay, a feature is what it is, and a benefit is what it does. So I'll give you a couple examples here. So conference call. So I've been a part of a conference call now for over 10 years, every day. It's a conference call. That's what it is, right? A conference call. Doesn't that sound exciting? Doesn't that make you want to just tune in and be a part of it? Hey guys, we do a conference call. Don't you need more conference calls in your life? Hey, is it just me, or don't we all need more meetings? Don't we all need more things to do? Well, we have a conference call you can attend, right? So that's an example of describing something in a way that is basically just saying what it is, a feature, right? Now, a benefit is what the conference call does. So rather than talking about the conference call as a conference call, I can do things with my communication to turn it into a benefit. Now, it already is a benefit, but people won't know it's a benefit unless I describe it in a benefit-driven way. So here are a few ways that I've used to describe this conference call over the years. This is what we call the Grow Rich Mastermind. So you can describe benefits in just the name of the thing. So rather than call it a conference call, you can call it the Grow Rich Mastermind. And that implies that if you tune in to this mastermind, which is better than a conference call, you can learn to grow rich in your life, grow rich in your speech, grow rich in your bank account, grow rich in your relationships. These are benefits. Another way that I've described this conference call over the years is it's like, when we pick up the phone and dial into this mastermind, the goal is for it to be like it is a ball of light in your hand and you're holding it up to your ear and you're injecting light into your consciousness. Now, doesn't that sound much better than a conference call, right? So much better. So this is just a quick illustration of the difference between a feature and a benefit. Now let's talk about the 6 magic words. Now the 6 magic words, they're 2 separate phrases that you can use to instantly transform a feature into a benefit. And why is this important? Because in sales and in communication, if you're writing an email or you're making a video or you're having a conversation, one of the things that's natural for people to do is to talk about features. Like, oh, this conference call is so cool. We do it every day, Monday through Friday. That's a feature, right? It's just sort of natural for us to talk about features. Oh, this funnel builder is so cool because it has templates. It has templates. People just kind of naturally notice features of things, and they start to talk about it. Now, the reason that it's important to know this is because if we can become more consciously aware, we can catch ourselves when we find ourselves talking about a feature of something, and then we can use our language, aka these 6 magic words, to grab that feature and instantly turn it into a benefit, so that as we talk about it, the people that are receiving our communication, their minds can be lightened up and their hearts can be, filled with some excitement about what it is that we're talking about. So here are the 6 magic words, and they're 2 phrases. The first one is, so you can. So if you find yourself talking about a feature and you want to take that feature and turn it into a benefit, add the 3 words, so you can, and then insert the benefit after that. And I'll give you an example of this. So in our company that we started 6 years ago, that I love, one of the features of our company is we have a compensation plan that pays out 80% commission. Now, that might sound like a benefit, and I guess it kind of is, depending upon what 80% commission means to you. But for a lot of people, 80% commission is really just a feature. So the way that we can translate that into a benefit is we could say something like, if you love these products as much as so many of our other customers do, and you decide that you want to share them with others, cool thing about it is we have an 80% commission payout plan. So you can grow a residual income stream and disconnect your time from your money so that you can have money and time too, so that you can do the things that you want to do in life, so that you can spend the time with the people that you want to be spending time with, so that you can live, laugh, love while having money without having to slave away for the money all day long every day. That 80% commission payout, we do that so you can achieve your income goals faster, so that you can build that residual income faster, so that you can win your freedom faster. Most people, $500 to $3,000 a month residual income would be life-changing. And so that 80% commission plan, if you build in an 80% commission comp plan like the one we have, you can hit your income goal much faster. In fact, you can do it in a fraction of the time and with a fraction of the work that that most people have to put in to build a life-changing residual income. So you see the difference between 80% commissions and So You Can. We take that 80% commission and then we make it very relevant and beneficial to the people that we're speaking with. So that's the first set of magic words, So You Can. Now, the other set is similar to the So You Can. It produces the same effect, I believe, and we can use it in the same way, but it's a different set of words so that we can switch things up a little bit. We don't want to be saying So You Can 50 million times in the same conversation or the same presentation. What's up, Nick Romane? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in, my brother. Good to see you. And I'll get to the comments here at the end after I share this last little phrase. So the second phrase is makes it so. Makes it so. And I'll go back to a product that we have. So we have a funnel builder product that has a bunch of done for you templates. That's a feature, right? It's a feature. May sound like a benefit, but really it's a feature. So we have a bunch of done for you templates, and this makes it so you can instantly load up a high converting funnel for your business and begin generating leads and converting sales sooner rather than later. That's what these done for you templates make possible for you. These done for you templates make it possible. These done for you templates make it so you can load up a website without having to know copywriting, without having to know HTML, without having to hire expensive programmers. These done for you templates make it so you can build a digital marketing business, a profitable digital marketing business much faster, much easier. Click of a few buttons. That's what these done for you templates do. They make it so your life is better. They make it so your life is more fun. They make it so you can focus more on doing the things that you love, which might not be programming and building websites, but maybe it's speaking life into people. Maybe it's having a vision for a better future. Maybe it's inspiring people to live in better ways. Maybe that's what your passion is. Well, these done for you templates make it so the technical aspect of your business can be simplified just like that. And you can invest more time into the things that bring you joy while you're growing your income. So yeah, that was a little Hutchings in the back. That was Camden. He came out of the cabin here. Good eye. So does this make sense, guys? So You Can and makes it so. Those two phrases, so, and I think there's 6. So You Can, makes it so. 6 magic phrases. I would encourage you to use these phrases. Notice in your communication whether you're using these or not. And if you're not using them, begin practicing inserting these phrases into your communication. And your communication, you'll find that it will be much more benefit driven. You'll be much more customer, audience, prospect focused. And if you're customer, audience, prospect focused in your communication with benefits, it's almost impossible for people to not find themselves drawn into you like a magnet, because you've got this magnetic field around you and you're always speaking the benefits. You're always speaking why it might be important to tune in to these daily good parts episodes. You know, I do these daily good parts episodes every day, Monday through Friday on social media. Isn't that a great feature? But what's the benefit? The benefit is I'm a guy that used to work in a cubicle, $11.09 an hour, lived in a single wide trailer house, wasn't happy, wasn't satisfied with my life. And thankfully to great mentors who showed up for me, who trained me, who believed in me over time. Thanks to all of those great people and lessons, I was able to take those lessons, apply them in my life and my business, and build a life of complete and total financial freedom, where now I have all the money that I want and I have the time to enjoy that money and do the things that I want to do in life. So the fact that I do these daily Good Parts episodes every day, Monday through Friday, makes it so you can tune into my consciousness every single day that you want to. Makes it so you can ask me a question. If you've got a question about how to move forward in a better way in your life and your business, comment below. I will read those comments and I will do a Good Parts episode addressing those questions for you. This is why these daily Good Parts episodes can be a tremendous benefit for you in your life. And they're free. They cost you nothing but your time. Now, time is a cost, right? They don't call it pay attention for no reason. The reason it's called pay attention is because you do have to pay, right? For all the good things in life, you have to pay. So with these Good Parts episodes, you have to pay with your time, but there can be a return. And that's my goal, is to give you a return on the time that you invest with me. So if you would like to get more content like this, I would love to encourage you to subscribe to me on social media. As I mentioned, I do these every day, Monday through Friday. And if you want to be sure that you get these episodes and you don't miss any of them, the best way to do that is to subscribe to my email list. And there's the link on the screen. You can pick up a cool free gift that is designed to pass along some of the best lessons that have come to me over my sales and marketing and residual income and home-based business career. 100% free. You can pick up one of those gifts and subscribe to my email list to get future content like this. So with that is my Good Parts episode for today. So I do want to come back and see what everyone is talking about here in the comments, because it's good to learn from each other, right? We all have different experiences and we all know different things. And it seems to me that we can greatly compound our learning if we will be open to what other people are sharing. So Veronique says, we have made a visualization wall with our goals, and in all our house, we hang the affirmations on the wall. My daily affirmations that I post every day on social media. Veronique, I love that so much. I think that is so powerful, and I'm so inspired by that. Not just for what it's going to continue to do for you and Peter, but for your kids, for your kids to be surrounded in an environment where they're having the best seeds. If we can plant seeds in our minds and in the minds of our children, why not make them the best seeds? And that's what you guys are doing. So thank you for sharing that. And thank you for that example. Brenda Morales says, hello, Paul. Hello, Brenda. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you being here so much. Veronique says, and we are activating our wealth DNA. Listen to all the big leaders, reading books, and many more. Absolutely, indeed. Veronique says, I can't doesn't exist. I love that. I love that. I like what Napoleon Hill writes in some of his books. He says, and I know you guys are not Americans, but, he's an American author. And he says, isn't it interesting that the phrase American ends with I can? Same with Mexican, I can. It's not American, it's not Mexican, it's I can, American. I love that so much. So Nick Romani says, love these. I learn a lot from these. And you always emphasize on heart-centered and positive thinking. And you make people feel good about themselves. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Such great compliments, Nick. Honest and sincere compliments, or as we like to call them in my family, HSCs. When my kids say something nice to me, I say, thank you so much for the HSC, the honest and sincere compliment. Veronique says, it's the power of 24 hours. Yes, indeed. Nick says, amen. Thank you so much for caring for people. Hey, you too, Nick. You have a big heart, and we're like that. I think that's one of the reasons that we really resonate with each other. So appreciate that comment and all of your support, Nick. Bill Fever said, the Feeve man, as Nick lovingly likes to call Bill. Hey, Paul, love the enjoyment you get out of your family. Did you win the ball game? No, we lost the ball game. There's another one this morning. But yeah, they played first. The number 1 and number 2 seeds in the whole tournament were scheduled to play each other in the very first game. And there's an interesting story about that I'll share maybe on one of our private masterminds in the community. So thanks for asking, Bill. Veronique says that's true. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Veronique. Appreciate you so much. So Guys, that's it. I do have one more call to action here. If you're watching live still, thank you. That call to action is part of the vision for these good parts episodes is, like one question I like to ask myself is how many good things can I do all at the same time? So one of the good things that I think I might be able to do with these episodes is set an example and also inspire others to do things that will benefit them financially, both now and in the future. And one of the greatest things that I ever did on my road to financial freedom is I began to use my voice consistently in a public forum by providing value. And what I think this does is so many things. It allows you to plant seeds over time. And spiritually and metaphorically speaking, it seems like if, like Ralph Waldo Emerson says in his book, The Compensation, it is impossible to sow good seeds over time and not be paid back in the future. It's impossible. He says the way the universe is set up is that the faithful seed planter, the faithful planter of good seeds will have a return. So doing consistent content, I think, puts you on the right side of that equation. And from a logical standpoint, the other thing that it does is it allows you to practice your communication skills, which can only help your future. And the other thing it does from a sales and marketing standpoint is it allows people to consistently see your face, hear your voice, receive your ideas, feel your heart. And what I think that does over time, it doesn't happen right away. How often is it that you just watch one video from someone and you're like, I trust that person completely? That's very rare. But if you watch content from someone consistently, and you see that they care enough about you and your future that they are going to show up consistently, help you, answer questions for you, deliver valuable ideas and lessons to you, I think that builds a very, very strong bond of trust. And in marketing and sales, especially residual income, which is where I focused 100% nearly of my time for the last decade plus, trust is the essential glue that holds people and incomes together. So all of that to say that one of the other intentions I have with these Good Parts episodes is to do my very best to inspire you to take the challenge. If you're not already providing consistent value on social media, that's the Good Parts Challenge. So it's simply that you can easily take this challenge, and it is just where you say, I'm going to go live at X time, X day, every week, and I'm going to share one good part from my life and or business. And you do that, and you start to do that. And what can happen with that? So many good things. One, your mind is reflecting on all the good lessons, the good books. It can encourage you to read so you have something to share, which is good, right? It does all of these things, as well as all the other things that I mentioned. So the Good Parts Challenge is simply where you take the challenge, you go live, you share one good part from your life and or business. And if you want to, be involved with the community of people who've already taken this challenge, if you want to see what they're posting, if you want to support them, you can hashtag your content with hashtag the Good Parts Challenge. So that's the challenge, and I'm challenging you today. Comment below, are you already doing something like that? And if not, why not? And if you're not, would you be open to taking the challenge? Hey, Ashley Howell. She says, this was so good this morning. Loved it. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to hear that. And thank you, Ashley, for tuning in, and appreciate the opportunity to work with you. Ashley actually lives in my hometown of Blackfoot, Idaho. So that's pretty cool that we're connected here on the internet. Mark Polycarp, who has been taking the Good Parts Challenge. So high five, double freedom fisted knuckle bump for you, Mark. Thank you for always sharing words of encouragement. My pleasure. Thank you for receiving them. And Bill Fever says, I'm working at it. And I see you working at it, Bill. I see your live. So keep up the great work. All right, guys. Well, that's it. I got to head off to a baseball game. Thanks for tuning in. I want to encourage you to get out there, take action today, go for your dreams, and we'll catch you Monday in episode 38 of The Good Parts. All right, guys. Take care and bye for now.